Long ago, in a peaceful hermitage near the banks of the sacred Ganges, lived an enlightened sage named Rishi Kaushika. His disciples gathered around him, eager to understand the nature of the self and the mysteries of consciousness. One day, a curious student named Satyakama asked, "O Master, what is the true nature of reality? Who are we beyond this body and mind?" The sage smiled and replied, "To know your true self, you must understand the four states of consciousness. Let me tell you a story that will guide you on this path. The Traveler and the Four Gates of Consciousness. Once, there was a seeker named Arjuna, a wise and devoted man who longed to attain self-realization. He had heard of a sacred temple atop the Himalayan peaks, where the ultimate truth was revealed to those who could pass through its four gates of consciousness. Determined to reach this temple, Arjuna embarked on his journey. Along the way, he encountered four different realms, each representing a state of consciousness. First gate, the waking state, Jagrat Avastha, the external world. At the foot of the mountain, Arjuna arrived at a bustling city. People were busy with their daily lives, working, eating, speaking, and interacting. Everything felt real, solid, and familiar. A wise man approached him and said, "This is the world of Jagrat, the waking state. Here, your mind perceives the world through your senses: sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. You believe in the reality of what you see and hear. But tell me, traveler, is this all that exists?" Arjuna thought for a moment and replied, "I see people come and go. They are born, they grow old, and they die. But something tells me there is more to life than what meets the eye." The wise man nodded and gestured toward a narrow path leading beyond the city. "Go forth, for the journey is not yet complete." Second gate, the dreaming state, Swapna Avastha, the inner world. Arjuna walked through a dense forest. As night fell, he found a quiet place to rest and soon drifted into a deep sleep. In his dreams, he saw strange and wondrous things: mountains floating in the sky, rivers made of fire, and animals that spoke like humans. He lived lifetimes in moments, fought battles, and met sages who gave him wisdom. Everything felt real, yet when he awoke, it all vanished like mist. A luminous being appeared before him and said, "You have entered Swapna, the dream state. Here, the mind creates its own reality, free from the physical world. In dreams, you are both the creator and the experiencer. But tell me, traveler, if this dream world feels real while you are in it, how do you know your waking life is not another dream?" Arjuna was puzzled. "Indeed, while I dream, it feels real, yet when I wake, it disappears. Perhaps my waking life is also a dream, and there is a greater reality beyond." The luminous being smiled and pointed to a shimmering cave. "Enter the cave, for deeper truths await." Third gate, the deep sleep state, Sushupti Avastha, the causal world. Arjuna entered the cave and was enveloped in complete darkness and silence. His thoughts dissolved, and his sense of self faded away. He was neither awake nor dreaming. There was only emptiness, peace, and deep rest. After what seemed like an eternity, a voice echoed from the void. "This is Sushupti, the state of deep sleep. Here, the mind and senses disappear, and you experience pure rest. But something remains: you still exist, even without thoughts or identity. This is the blissful state where you merge with the unmanifest source of all things. But tell me, traveler, who is the one who wakes from sleep and says, 'I slept peacefully'?" Arjuna realized that there was an observer within him, something beyond his body and mind that remained even when all else faded. The one who knows sleep must be greater than sleep itself. The voice in the void whispered, "Indeed, but your journey is not over. You must go beyond even this state to find the ultimate." Fourth gate, Turiya, the state of pure consciousness. Suddenly, Arjuna emerged into a radiant space filled with infinite light and silence. There were no forms, no time, no thoughts, only pure awareness. He felt one with everything, no separation between himself and the universe. He realized that he was not just a traveler, but the very essence of existence itself. A divine presence spoke. This is Turiya, the fourth state, beyond waking, dreaming, and deep sleep. It is pure consciousness, the Atman, the true self. It cannot be seen, heard, or thought about, yet it is the source of all things. You are not just a body, nor a mind, nor even a dreamer. You are the eternal witness of all states, beyond time and space. Arjuna dissolved into the light, experiencing absolute peace and oneness with Brahman. He had found the temple, not a physical place, but the realization of his own true nature. The sage's teaching. As Rishi Kaushika finished the story, Satyakama sat in deep reflection. "O Master, you mean to say that we are not merely our waking selves, nor our dreams, nor even our unconscious state, but something far beyond?" The sage nodded. "Yes, my child. These four states exist within all of us. The body and mind go through waking, dreaming, and deep sleep, but the self, Atman, is always there, as the eternal witness. Realizing this truth is enlightenment." Satyakama bowed and whispered, "I now understand. I am not merely this body, nor my thoughts, nor my experiences. I am the silent, eternal consciousness, pure and infinite." The sage blessed him and said, "This is the wisdom of the Mandukya Upanishad. Om is the sound of all these states together: A, waking; U, dreaming; M, deep sleep; and the silence after Om, Turiya, the absolute reality. Meditate upon it, and you shall realize your true self." And thus, the knowledge of the four states of consciousness was passed down, guiding seekers on their path to self-realization. Moral of the story. We experience three states: waking, dreaming, and deep sleep, but our true self is beyond all of them. The waking world feels real, but it is temporary, like a dream. Even in deep sleep, when the world disappears, the self remains. Turiya, the fourth state, is the purest consciousness, beyond all illusions. By meditating on Om, one can transcend all states and realize their eternal nature. This is the ultimate teaching of the Mandukya Upanishad, revealing the profound truth of who we really are. Triangular flag on post.